Eighth drop. Rin, Hojo. Keep watch. Miu and Yuri sleep after returning from Mount Hikami. Learning that Haruka has been taken by a ghost, Rin and Rui keep a watchful eye on the girls to prevent it happening again. Eighth drop. The Witching Hour. Rin Hojo.
Ooh.
When Yuri returns from Mount Hakami's summit, she quickly collapses from exhaustion. Meanwhile, Miu is also in an unnaturally deep slumber. Worried that some unwanted visitors may be on their way, Rin and his assistant Rui decided to watch over the girls through the shop surveillance system. Oh,
See, that's a good idea.
we're FNAFing.
Somebody should have been doing this the whole time.
監視カメラ動きましたね。
これがあれば何かが迎えに来てもわかるな。
That's creepy.
See, I don't like the cameras being in their bedrooms, because the bedrooms don't have windows. Do they?
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
One of them does, the other doesn't. The other was a storeroom. Yeah, that's the storeroom that doesn't have a window. Whoa! She's doing the lurching.
Possession.
And, oh yeah, and the one behind, Rui, is not doing so well.
That's Ren. The other one's Rui, right?
Oh. No, that is Rui.
Yeah, the one freaking out is Rui.
Yeah.
You said the one behind Rui.
No.
That's Rui.
Yeah. Alright, Rui seems to be unconscious or maybe just asleep. I wonder what that rumbling was. Something must be happening on the mountain. Yuri and Miu have been affected by the noise. I should make sure that they're okay.
Continue to watch the camera. This guy needs to bring in extra people.
Haruka Momose, the girl Yuri saved, was led away by the ghost of a girl who killed herself. Something might have come again. I need to check the surveillance camera feeds to see if the girls are okay. I have to check if Yuri and Miu are okay.
They really like to repeat things.
Oh, I wasn't physically going to go. Okay. Oh, fuzzy.
How many bedrooms does this place have?
A few.
And why is one of them sleeping in the storeroom?
Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. Should look at the mountains.
That was
history.
main girl's room.
Yeah, they must have some books about it here.
Something they definitely could have added to that would be a little title card at the bottom of the screen that said which room.
I found a book titled Local Customs. It seems to be about the customs in the area around Mount Hakami. Mikomori. In the area around Mount Hakami, there's a custom of receiving water from the mountain. The people call it Mikomori as it is placed in casks to bring into their homes used only for special ceremonies. It is used to give a newborn its first bath or to cleanse the bodies of the dead. This stems from the belief that the souls come from the water and return to it in death. Another use for the water is known as the Cry of the Mountain. According to an old woman in the village, there is a saying, when Hikami lets out a cry, one must be washed in Mikomori. When Mount Hikami cries out or rumbles, one ritually immerses oneself or otherwise wets oneself with the water. The custom likely comes from the mountain sound being a bad omen, and they use the pure water as a sort of ward. But when the water dries, your daughters may be gone. Do not go in search when the mountain is awake. This must refer to girls being taken to the mountain after the ward has worn off, and explanation for the number of girls going missing in the area. Alright. I probably have to read all these. Tales of Photography. It's a book about local folk anecdotes. The Mikomori region has many anecdotes regarding the act of photographing the dead. Many are simply superstitions, but one allows us a glimpse into the customs of another time. These stories show both great understanding and great fear. Vanishing. A man showed a photograph to a friend. The picture showed a faint silhouette of a person. Upon seeing the silhouette, the man cried out and ran, leaving the photo where it was. Each time the man looked at the photo, the silhouette grew more and more distinct. It was his friend. It said that his friend disappeared after that. The photo bride. We've dealt with that. A local fool suddenly declared that he had married the village through a celebration, but no one had seen the bride. Someone went to the man's house, and he could hear the sound of a woman talking with him. However, looking aside, he only saw the man from behind with no sign of a woman. Days passed, and the man hasn't left his house, so one of the villagers went to check on him. There was no one in the house, only an old photograph left behind. In the photo was a bride hiding her face, and the missing man was at her side. The man who saw the photo said the bride appeared to be smiling. I really need to investigate Mount Hakami and find out what's going on there. Okay.
These cameras really don't go in order. So camera 4 and camera 2 are the girls.
Oh, someone at the front door. Knock, knock, motherfucker, who it is. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Must have been the wind. You're gone. Oh. I guess if anything happens to them, I should skedoodle. Whoa! There's static in the feed from Yuri's room. I better go check it out. Okay. If something strange happens in the camera, get up and investigate.
I mean, they should have told you that before you started watching on the camera, shouldn't they?
Hi. Didn't you slit your throat? Okay, can't touch you. Bam, 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 bam. Yuri's notebook 1. Seems she's written in it like a diary. When my heart gets weak, I can't even breathe. It takes all my strength just to breathe. All I can do is take the breath and then hope to take another. I grow exhausted and spend all my strength just to live. I am aware of death, and I see it. Oh, and I see. People whispering, people with broken faces, people with ruined bodies, people who stare at me from bloody sockets, people crying endlessly. All I can do is close my eyes, cover my ears, and wait for the moment to pass. They are always watching me. They say I don't belong here. I should have gotten better. I should have gotten better. Hello. You good there? A little slithering. Shadowy man. Oh, you're not a bad guy. I'm gonna try not to take any pictures of you while you're asleep, because that's creepy. An antique lamp has been placed on a plain writing desk. Okay. Okay. I guess I will go check on her. She seems to be having a nightmare, but is otherwise okay. Well, who the hell is that? Oh, I should have used my camera.
Check surveillance. Check the guy that was just walking right over here. So she's on camera 12 now.
Past midnight. Wait a minute.
She's not home.
These weren't here, were they? The Ghost Marriage. This book was written by the folklorist K.G. Watari. Maybe you could shed some light. The custom of marrying the dead is seen elsewhere too, but the ghost marriage of Mount Hikami was unique. Rather than being done to mourn the dead, the ghost marriage seems to have been part of a ritual in which shrine maidens were sacrificed. Similar tradition joined the dead with an imaginary spouse depicted in votive pictures. However, on Mount Hikami, it seems living men were brought in to be bound to the maidens. Once on the mountain, the men were not allowed to leave. The ghost marriage brought in outsiders to soothe the soul of the shrine maiden and to strengthen the pillar she had become. Unable to leave the mountain, the shrine maidens would wait for a man to come and die with them.
To the guys that fell in love with the pictures.
The female perspective. This appears to be a book by folklorist K.G. Watari about the shrine maidens. Maybe there's something here about the maidens of Mount Hikami. The shrine maidens of Mount Hikami were tasked with leading pilgrims to death. They were feared, and people thought a maiden's glance stripped away the soul. Tales of ghost shrine maidens were common on Mount Hikami. My research into Japanese folklore has led me to believe that an underlying fear of women permeates this very culture. But who were the shrine maidens? As women who immersed themselves in water and led people to their deaths, the shrine maidens of Mount Hikami call to mind tales of bewitching sirens. The traditions of Mount Hikami came to an end in an incident where the shrine maidens were all murdered. The incident was most likely spurred on by this fear the locals had of the shrine maidens.
How is that the female perspective?
I don't know, but the guy I'm playing as now is scared of women.
Okay, there's camera 4.
Oh, whoop. Which one of you fuckers is wandering around? Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What?
That was like... This? Oh, I don't know what's happening anymore. Oh, in my own damn home.
This isn't his house.
He lives here though.
No, he stays here sometimes.
Drenched note. There's a wet note left atop the bed. Once the sunset reaches here, the end won't be far off. After that, the mountain will let out a mighty roar and everything will overflow. It will overflow and everyone will end together. It'll be good. It'll be over. Since it'll be over, I came to see everyone so that we can die properly before the end comes. Hmm.
Okay, so boss lady has gone cuckoo.
Nothing makes sense. The timestamp thing doesn't make sense. There's...
Mew.
That's the room I was just in. Is it not?
No.
No.
See, they should have all had different patterned bedspreads. So you could easily tell the rooms apart.
It's not this one.
Like a symbol on the door that matches something in the room or something.
It's not that one.
Yeah, because that's boss lady's room.
Okay, it's this one in the far corner. Oh, hi. Gotcha. Peering woman.
You caught her on her way in.
Ooh. Everything seems normal. Maybe it was just static. Huh? I think there's something under the bed, though. Tales of the Sunset. This is a book by the folklorist Keiji Watari. Mount Hakami Sunset, the rumbling. Maybe there's some clue in here. Mount Hakami's name is thought to mean mountain that climbs higher than the sun. Some poise that it was once written in a way that means mountain of the sun gods, but that is far from certain. What is certain is that many tales about the sunset still persist to this day. People must only climb the mountain as the sun is setting. This likely comes from the local ceremony that those going to the mountain to greet their deaths would go at sunset, when the netherworld was said to be closest to ours. One mustn't look at the mountain at sunset. You must stay inside when the mountain cries. The dark sun was a god of misfortune and calamity. The setting sun over Mount Kami was said to be an omen of this dark sun, drawing people to their doom. As for the cry, tremors are also often seen as a portent, of calamity. On Mount Hakami, it was thought that it was the water rumbling, and it is said that if you could hear it, you were eligible to become a shrine maiden. Other sources say that locals washed in special water when these tremors happened.
But you heard the rumbling. Are you going to become a shrine maiden?
I will look so cute. She seems to be having a nightmare, but is otherwise okay. My
This is
watch
gonna be a
continues.
long night.
Yeah. Oh, why is the TV on? Why is the TV on? Let's take a picture. There's nothing but static on the screen. I should probably switch the TV off. Hello. I don't recognize you. Now what's that? Oh, hold on. Time to touch you.
Gross. I think it's just remnants.
Oh, they're all in the
In the shop.
yeah. I guess if neither of us are like in danger, fuck it. Because I go to look and they don't do anything.
It kind of seems like as long as no one's in the rooms, there's not much you can do. I would say if no one's in the other girl's room, go to the shop. See if you can get pictures of them, because
Yeah.
I think they're just waiting.
Shop's closed.
Quit touching stuff, you weirdies.
That's bad. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see it.
Oh, they all decided to go mess with her.
And Rui is gone. What are you doing in there?
Joining the party.
Wait a minute. Fuck.
This isn't the building we're currently in.
That's the friend that got taken by the photograph. This is the disappearing house.
Why are we back here?
Oh. Rui's Journal 4. Rui's notes have fallen to the floor. What could this mean? Mr. Hojo is captivated by the woman in that photograph. He's never been good with women, but he's starting to change. I can't do anything about it. He's changing. I like to keep things between us just as they are. The relationship we have now. I like the ambiguity, but he's going to decide sooner or later. I wonder, which way will he choose? Gotcha.
It's not really a shadow, and it's not actually very dark.
Crazy how he did that. Row of bookshelves is packed with old text and tiny boxes. The writing on the back, blackened spines is faded, but I can make out some. They're about purification, rituals, and shrine maidens. Wait, this is where that guy disappeared at. Like someone was sitting in the corner there. Oh, we
Oh,
fell
it was a
asleep.
nightmare. He fell asleep. No.
Oh, hello.
gone.
Uh-oh. They're all gone. You failed. You had one job and you failed. Well, maybe not.
君は大丈夫か？
私やっぱり山に戻ります。私を連れて行ってくれますか？
無茶を言うな。危険すぎる。
そうですか。いろいろとお世話になりました。これお借りしてもいいですよね。小塚田さんも探せるかもしれないし。
おい、待てよ。
殺したのに。じゃあ行きます。
Only talk to women when you're stabbing them. Rin is watching over the sleeping Yuri and Miyu on the surveillance cameras, but he passes out. He has a dream where he's chasing after Rui. When he wakes up, both Yuri and Rui are gone. He finds Miyu getting ready to leave for Mount Akami, taking Yuri's camera obscura with her. The door shuts behind Miyu, leaving a bewildered Rin behind.